Yeah, shout out Lefty, man. But
Oh, my
yeah,
headphone.
that was def one of them, man, for sure.
He changed
But,
his life.
This is
He's got a very
man.
positive life now. He don't do drugs or anything. Whenever I talk,
Did you know this happened?
Nah,
Do you regret meeting someone do you regret some of these relationships?
Why is that on there? Is that Smack?
I mean,
No,
not
that's
really,
Tiny
because,
and
like,
Macwa.
At the end of the day,
I thought that was Smack on the other couch.
even
My
if
bad.
I-
Did you know about this?
No.
I would hate to be this nigga. Watch this.
Wait, what?
Watch this.
I'm gonna put you up a chair. We're gonna have my niggas sit right here, though. We got Adam in the motherfucker, y'all.
You moved your boy out the way for Adam?
Damn, we gotta get to that,
Yo.
Gav. Right out his seat.
I was gonna say that.
Got him right out his
This
seat.
nigga, he was hot. Look at his face.
So we here though, y'all.
That nigga look like a mad uncle that's about to whoop a kid. He was like, about to
Dude,
whoop
why
a
would did he Keem know he was coming?
I don't know.
Here nor there. You
Feel like I
feel
made
me?
it.
Yeah, he knew he was coming.
Adam, how
Because
you
it was
feeling,
on
man?
the
Welcome to
flyer.
Apollo.
Feeling good. How's everybody doing?
We good, man. I can't complain.
Nah, we good. We straight just on Mac and his goddamn.
Ain't that his
tattoos.
T-Rap brother?
Who?
That's
Macwa?
not- Yeah, no.
Tiny?
Yeah.
No, that's not his brother. That's Big Deal is his brother.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, my bad.
Big
Okay,
Deal is his
okay.
brother. But they from the same section.
Okay.
Macwap used to be on Back on Fig. Keem is still on Fair to
Right,
still
right,
on
right.
Fig Uni World.
We got
So
up there.
Bro,
why would they do this?
You got one episode premiering on YouTube at the same time.
That was an accident. That was an
alright,
accident. That was an accident. But shout out to people that was watching that too, though. Shout out to people that watched that.
So why is this
He
happening?
was acting scared. Right, block me.
Your best is as good as mine.
Big time.
Okay.
Yeah, this is.
Big time.
All right, before we move on, you can take those off. We're not gonna watch it.
Yeah. I don't
Is
get
that
what-
surprising to you?
Yeah. I thought like I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking y'all don't mess with him. No, I don't if I know that if you don't mess with Adam and it's been a real serious thing and people have said crazy things about each other, went live, tried to disrespect people's names, all kind of stuff, said all kind of crazy stuff. Why would I have him on my podcast if I know me and you get down? If we get down, we got a show, we got business together. Why would I have him on my podcast? What would be the point of that? What was the point? What did they say? And they got the right to do whatever they want. They were grown men, right? But I'm saying, like, why would you make that choice? What was it like, F it? That's what I'm on. I'm doing this and whatever. I don't care what y'all say.
Really like.
I don't care what y'all think. Or,
I think that I don't know. Like I'm just as confused about it. Like you know what I mean. Like there's content. There's like.
but where do we draw the line? Like where do we draw? Like where do we do like? See, look.
Where you just said it.
It's one way. It's the reason why me and you have been very vocal and adamant about how we want to run this podcast.
Right.
It's a lot of stuff we not gonna do because we want this podcast to be about longevity and at the end of the day, positivity.
Positivity.
Right?
First and foremost.
First and foremost. So we're not saying we're not gonna get crazy sometime and joke and laugh. We do that all the time. But the chat people in the chat be clowning me. I be clowning people. It's fun. It's fun. But it's not open to just full on disrespect. You and I or the chat or whoever. So we not never get to those kind of levels of whatever that was right there. But when content becomes king, right? Like when it's like do whatever for the content.
Oh, content is king. Like yeah, I've heard that.
It's like capital, right? People do anything for money. Right. So in this world, content is king. People do anything for content. So when do you draw your moral line from like, nah, that ain't cool? Like when do you say like, then my brother that? Right? In my life, I'm not through with it all. Like I'm still getting it's like if you just stopped smoking like a year ago. Like you know what I mean? It's gonna be hard to be around some weed smokers, hard to be around. So in my life I made hard choices where I gotta be like, all right, I can't be around, do certain things no more. So when it come to this, I'm just like, yo, Where do you draw the line? Like, that man is on y'all couch and talk bad about some of y'all homies. He done said some very crazy stuff about some of your homies. That, if I'm not mistaken, Adam said something horrible about Heather.
Yes.
Like, I'm talking about unforgiving. I can't, as a Christian man, I can't say unforgiving. But very harsh words about Heather. That's out.
Yes.
That's out. About my wife and about my homies, right? That's us out. First of all, we ain't gotta be homies.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna disrespect your wife.
Right.
That's out. It's a different
But
kind
I'm
of thing.
also not about to be with somebody that disrespected.
I'm not gonna be sitting by somebody, and he's comfortable too. That's a very comfortable stance right there, right? Of the way he's sitting, it's very comfortable.
Coffee cup,
but he chilling, right? And if I know it, and I'm not a part of the community, so if I know that had happened and thing that was said, y'all definitely know it was said. So what is the conversation gonna be about? If it ain't a straight up scolding about the way you've been acting or way you run your business, we ain't rolling, right? If it ain't that, what are we talking about?
right?
So I can't allow you.
I brought you here to give you the opportunity to apologize to everybody.
If it ain't that, and even if, first of all, he ain't doing that. That's not what he gonna do.
That's not.
That's not him, right? So it ain't that. So what? So at this point, I'm just like, oh, it's for views. Like, oh, we doing anything for views? Okay. I'm afraid of people like that. I'm gonna keep 100 with you,
Right.
Rios. I'm afraid of people who do anything for money, who do anything for women, who do anything for views, content. You know what I mean?
Because you would hurt me.
Because you'll hurt me. You'll hurt me. You'll harm me. You'll hurt me. Anything I'm around. You don't care about my space. It's not a safe space for me if you'll do anything for something. If you do anything for your family, I'm not talking about that kind of stuff. Right. You know what I mean? But I'm talking about like for cash, for content, for women, for. I'm truly afraid. I do not be around those kind of people. I do not be around those kind of establishments. I'm not being. Hey, who's to tell that one day not me personally, I'm gonna use myself as an example. Yeah. Who's to tell I don't get invited to a podcast and then you invite somebody that I had horrible dealings with. Right. And he just pop up on the show one day and it's just like, hey, because I just thought y'all should talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
let's get this out.
That's not a safe space for me. That's not a safe space. I'm a 45-year-old man. I care about my safe spaces. You know what I mean? I've been through a lot of stuff and got here, so I don't have to do a lot of stuff and get through that stuff again. Can't do it. That's out. That's out. I don't even need to hear this. I don't need to know what he's talking about. What could you be talking about? Like, you know what I mean? I don't understand it.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. I don't get it.
So I want to just pick your brain about this. So if everything you just said,
that's out.
What is it that you gather from that then? If this is it, then what is it? What is it?
I mean, so here's the thing. I can't identify it, and since I can't, I stay away from it. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. Like, Rios, to me, is a good person. I met his family. He's a God-fearing man. He loves his wife. He loves his children. He's just trying to do his business and be creative. He's a dope dude. I know that. The minute I don't know what's going on with you, I don't be here.
Right.
Why would I be here?
I'm not here to guess.
I'm not here to guess. No, not at all. I need to feel safe. So I don't know what this is. This is crazy.
And when he's saying this is crazy, this is what he's talking about. Just the optics of that shit looks crazy.
That's crazy.
And the comfort.
Yeah.
And then I said,
that's out.
You can have your personal relationships, and you can always have your disagreements or your agreements or whatever, right? Let's take all that personal shit out. Let's take the back on Fig. Let's take the Apollo. Let's take that out of it. Heather, T-Rub. None to do that. When you look at that dude, what does he represent to you?
Adam? Mm-hmm. A word I wouldn't want to use, but effery. Chaos. I'm looking at No Jumper, right? So it was. I really should have mentioned it right now, but it was whatever. It's like watching For Extra, who I do like.
Yeah.
But I see now that Folk Extra, I don't know if I mentioned this before, Folk Extra, Adam has put him in a position to now he's dealing with all the ops.
Oh yeah, individual.
Yeah.
He's got so many beefs.
He was doing his interviews and some people are entertained and I'm hearing he a real one, right? Mm-hmm. And he was already getting views and everything from that. Let that be that. Don't be on the thing talking about, man, I heard some dude just say he knocked you out, or some dude say he jumped you in, or some dude say he put hands on you in. Because now
you're bringing that to my attention. I don't even know about it.
So you trying to stir up the pot because you need another firecracker over there, and he has views right now. He got people that's on him right now. So you'll use it. See, he ain't gonna be satisfied till a whole studio gets shot up.
Yes, I don't even know if I don't even know if he'll be satisfied with that.
I don't even know then.
He said, I go back to my normal white life, drinking, dropping my kid off to school.
What did he say that? He
said that on there. He said to them, they was trying to do the culture vulture argument, you do this and that, and he was like,
wait, did they call him one or asking him?
They asked him. He was there.
That's the problem, right? Why are you asking him? If you know what it is, call it out. You know what I mean? Why would you ask him?
What do you feel?
I'm not asking Vlad, is he a culture vulture? Nigga's a culture vulture. I don't need that. I don't care about your, he got a black wife. What that mean to me?
What does that mean to me?
Yeah, slave masters raping a bunch of our women. What does that mean to me?
Right.
Well, you got some fantasy with black women. Okay, all right, whatever.
He said, I went back to, I go into do what I do here and do what I do where I'm at. And then I go back to my normal white life. That is a slap in the face of every black father. But he said in his normal white life, you know what he said his normal white life was? I take my kid to school, I drink a cup of coffee, and I go to their events. Nigga, how many black men do you know that do that?
First of all, Rios do that every morning. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
You drink coffee, take your kids to school. You do all the regular stuff.
Normal white life? You mean a normal father?
He said a life that wasn't different from nobody's life.
Nobody.
You just put that. But anyway,
that's the problem.
But that's the point I'm talking about.
That's the problem.
What I'm talking about. I would have never heard that because I'm never around nobody like that. Right. I would have never heard that. Not personally to my face. You know what I mean? So I don't even understand why do people. That's the problem I'm having. Look, they are who they are already. The problem I'm having is, why do people keep showing up on these platforms? Right? Why would you do a Vlad or a No Jumper? Ever. Right? Pun them learned the hard way. And I say that, and I love punning all them, but them niggas knew that when they was on there. We used to say it then. Why y'all mess with... Dude, you know what he on?
Right.
And then y'all got what he be giving. Right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I'm glad they started their own thing and got cracking, but he was on that when y'all was there. Before y'all was locked in, he was on that already.
If you guys want to ask Luck a question, send super chats. We got a 10 super chat
you know what I mean?
goal. He's been that.
He's been that.
There's nothing new.
It's not new. It's not. He run the same program again. He got what's my man?
Crip Mac.
Crip Mac is he locked up right now? Maybe.
I think Crip Mac is in jail.
Crip Mac locked up, and he essentially. This is not my words. I'm sure this is how he feel about it. Oh, I got me another Crip Mac. Entertaining, entertaining.
Extra?
Yep,
Okay.
super Crip, extra out Crip, right?
But way more.
Respected, maybe. Way more respected and tough, more serious.
Yeah.
But with that comes serious stuff if you bring it. Adam talking about.
Yeah.
Stop playing. Don't be calling Tim, telling him what some unknown blood said that's locked up about him.
Right.
Why are we talking about that? Because he is 100% raw, so you don't know how to not respond to something.
He's going to.
You're going to. Ain't no media training, so it ain't like, I don't know, man. Haters just be. Yeah. You could have just said that.
Right.
But he finna go in.
That's like me saying, hey, look, somebody at the barbershop talking major shit about you.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, man,
Your first question would be like,
how you let that? What'd you do?
Yeah. Why does somebody feel comfortable enough
That's what I'm saying.
to talk bad about me?
That's what I'm saying.
In front of you.
That's what I'm saying. So I can't. Nah, that's out. That's out. But that's why That's why when people ask me, look, man, you know, I don't be seeing you, don't be. What you mean? That's why.
And then don't ask the question, what? Oh, yeah, he's down for these people. Because Scriptman went to jail. He didn't do nothing for him.
So I'm saying, ain't that first of all, ain't none of, no, that's not. We're not questioning the authenticity of that. That network because that's not what that is, right? I'm just saying how he has puppets, and sometimes the people don't know they're being used as puppets. He don't respect nothing. So even though you think they cool, at the end of the day, he's going back to his normal white life.
Hey,
you know, and then we out here, it's yeah, right. But when he over here, he's playing security. You know, he move a certain way at security, so he move a certain way. But don't play it all, you know, and stop giving him a I have no words, but I can't believe they doing that. I don't understand. I'm not asking you to answer right now, but like, what does Pun and T-Rail them think about that? Like, peoples. I'm not saying for answer. I'm just saying
T-Rail is on vacation. He's on Turkey.
So he ain't even out here
for Heather's birthday.
And he done disrespected Heather before. He done vocally, out his mouth, disrespected Heather before. Oh, that's out.
First day of Black History Month, too.
Can't nobody be around me and they talking about Rios' wife. That's not even never make it back to Rios. Like, that's crazy. That's insane.
It was like, Rios, I'm in jail.
Yeah, this woman that let me in her home, homie. That's out. It's out. We not standing for it. And I'm not no gangster. I'm not no gangster. I'm not no tough guy. I'm not none of that. I am a grown man with morals and standards. I'm not standing for none of that. I'm never doing a podcast just because we need views. I'm gonna be talking to anybody in here. No, that's out. If I don't build this up the long, slow way, pause.
Yeah.
If I don't build this up that way, it ain't gonna happen. I'm not gonna cheat the views. I'm not cheating the people. I don't want nobody to ever come in here and be like, Luck acting funny or he acting like a character of himself.
Right. He's not being who
I know him to be on this podcast. He's not being that. That's out. We not doing none of that. That's out. That is out.
I have to think like there has to be regret there. Like if that, like I don't know. I'm just saying I hope there's regret there. Like it wasn't worth it.
And if there's not, that's even more telling. If there's no conviction, look. Let me tell you something. One thing about godly men, right? When you sin as a Christian man, when you sin, there should be conviction. You should feel horrible about what you just did, even though you did it. There should be some kind of conviction, right, to let you know God is in your life, and you feel horrible for what you did, knowing it's wrong.
Right.
The minute you don't feel conviction, that's a problem. You have succumbed to the sin, right? You have gave yourself to the sin, and it's a sign that you'll keep doing it. You're not trying to learn.
It'll be a next.
It's like cheating. Dude, if you cheat on your wife, right, you should feel horrible. The minute you start to feel like it's just another day, you forget that you even had sex with somebody else today, that's a problem. Which means you're probably gonna do it again tomorrow.
Because guess what? You're desensitizing yourself.
You desensitize to it, so it's just it becomes and it's muscle memory. After a minute, this just your get down, right? I'm not with that. You can't no homies tell me, oh no, man, I just had him on to see for what? Who made the phone call?
That's what King asked at first. Like,
what is going on?
How did this happen?
How'd y'all even do? That's out.
And so MacWap is going to go on No Jumper. He said, MacWap said I had to come here.
That's out.
With the interview over here.
That's out.
And it's to me it's like a line drawn in the sand. Like and now, like Venezuela, right? I think it was Venezuela, Chile, one of those South America countries, Southern America countries, where George Bush had went and talked on a board or whatever.
What's he saying?
We'll get to
my bad.
And so he talked at a pedestal on a pedestal there, talked to the people. The president of that country, I don't know if it's Chile, Venezuela, one of those places. The president came on the thing, was like, I don't know if you guys can smell it, but I can smell the sulfur. Do you still smell the sulfur? Because yesterday the devil was here.
Wow.
You do the devil's work. You are the devil.
Yeah.
He said, can you smell the sulfur? Because yesterday, the devil was here. He went in on him, and he died. He was assassinated. He was killed.
Wow.
After that. But